Well, welcome to Eastville on this April evening. Not seasonal at all. Very heavy conditions for this local derby, the second in the third division this season, between those old rivals Bristol Rovers and Bristol City. The team news, well, both managers decided against making too many changes. In fact, the City manager, Terry Cooper, has kept the side which did so disappointingly against Swansea City last weekend when they lost at home against Swansea. It was Keith Waugh in goal, Andy Llewellyn at 2, then Brian Williams, Keith Curl, David Moyes, Glyn Riley, Howard Pritchard, Bobby Hutchinson, David Hull, Alan Walsh, Steve Neville and the substitute, Rob Newman. For Bristol Rovers, well, Bobby Gould has Stevenson, so that means the Rovers team lines up tonight like this. Ron Green, as ever, in the number 1 jersey. John Scales, Mike England, Nick Tanner, Timmy Parkin, Vaughan Jones, Jerry Francis, Gary Penrice, Trevor Morgan playing against his old club once more, Steve White, the youngster Phil Pennell, who came on as a substitute in the last derby match when Jerry Francis was injured early on, of course. The substitute for Rovers tonight is Wayne Noble. The referee is Mr. Lester Shapter from Torquay, one of the league's more experienced officials. Let's hope that he keeps a firm hand on this, but is also tolerant enough of the very sticky conditions indeed. So all set then for the Eastville derby in the third division of the Canon League, Bristol Rovers against Bristol City. So the corner, the first one, and it's headed out for another. So Walsh with the second corner. Curling into the near post and Parkin wins it again. But it's the long throw deep into the area. It's difficult. It's coming back. Pritchard away for City. And an up and under. It's come to Purnell. Here by Nicky Tanner. But the ball not running as fast as him, unfortunately. Francis now. Into the area. Flicked on by Penrice to Morgan. Round the goalkeeper. He chips it back. White. He's handball. Surely handball on the line. But no, the referee waves play on. And it really did appear that it was perhaps a hand. Maybe it was the chest. But the players all around seem to think that perhaps it was a handball. So in the last moments of this first half, a controversial moment in this out, only as far as Hull. Brian Williams. That's one for Neville to chase. Can he get it to Walsh? He can. Walsh goes for the byline. In comes the cross, the header at the near post, and Riley was unlucky. So Pritchard with a corner, sustained pressure from the City. The back header, it's a great save by Green. And it's in by Steve Neville. Steve Neville as Green palmed it. And he scored. And now the City fans coming onto the pitch. Quite a tussle by Morgan, who dropped back deep to get some possession. Penrice. And a chance now is 2 men in the middle. Comes to Purnell. And it must be a chance now, surely. Scales. It's there. John Scales with the equaliser for the Rovers. 10 minutes from time. John Scales drives it in precisely through the crowd of players, and Rovers are on terms as the rain tips down at Eastville. And what a finish in prospect. Rovers 1, City 1, and a free kick on the edge of the box, and you can hardly hear yourself think. The free kick comes in. It's desperate stuff now in this rain. And now playing in, well, atrocious conditions in a third division derby. Pennell, what a lively game he's had. Penrice, well won. And snapshots are worth it. And that one certainly was. Almost 2 long-range goals for the Rovers. Pennell. Morgan. And at the moment it's the Rovers getting on top. Except that pass wasn't quite up to the mark from Morgan. And if it's possible, the rain coming down even harder. If somebody scores a winner, I don't think they'll actually be able to see it. Walsh. Francis. Vaughan Jones will play that back to Ron Green, I'm sure. Moyes underneath it, Penrice battling for it, Morgan still a chance. Wayne Noble the substitute, but Llewellyn gets there first for City. To White, cut out well by Curl, Llewellyn. Noble has it. Can either side conjure up something in the last seconds? We're in injury time. Rovers 1, City 1 here at Eastville. The rain teeming down, and no, there is the final whistle. Honours even in the derby. Terry Cooper points to his players and tells them to go to salute the supporters. Bobby Gould down below salutes the supporters too. And really a thoroughly entertaining last quarter of the match, in which Rovers found the character to come back after falling behind to that opening goal by Steve Neville. John Scales it was who found the target from long range with a right foot drive. At Eastville, the second derby of the season finishes even. Bristol Rovers 1, Bristol City 1.